welcome back to my channel, Holly and Ash Tarot. For those of you who do not know, my name is Ash and my spirit guide's name is Holly. Today we are going to be doing something really exciting, and I'm gonna go back and watch this with you guys because I want to know. I want to know too. Today's video is going to be, how will your relationship with them be like? So if you were to date them, if you were to be with them long-term, romantically, how would your relationship with them be like? Today, we are going to be using these cute little magnets. So this is going to be pile number 1. Pile number 2 is the clover. And pile number 3 is the ladybug. While you pick your card, I do want to announce that right now I have a Valentine's Day tarot reading sale going on. So it is $5 off any reading that is $30 or more. So if you would like to cash in on this coupon, please go down in the description box to my email and send me an email saying that you would like to purchase a reading with the $5 off coupon, and I will send you my price list. This ends on Valentine's Day, so don't wait around for it. You don't have to schedule your reading for right away as long as it is scheduled by or on Valentine's Day. Please keep in mind this is a generalized reading. It's not going to be for everybody. If its message is for you, then you will know. If it's not, then let it go. If you have yet to pick your pile, please pause now, but we're going to start with pile number 1. Hello, my pile number 1 people. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not meant to be there. How is your relationship with them going to be? So, first, let's find out the buzzwords. How is this relationship going to be? What I want you guys to do is I want you guys to close your eyes and imagine your person. For pile number 1 people, what is their relationship with their person going to be like? A romantic relationship. What is it going to be like? Oneness, okay? You guys are so connected. You guys are so similar. Your souls are so similar. This also might be a person who's from the same soul family as you. So here we have balance, we have patience, we have divine masculine, okay? So this person might be your divine masculine, or you might be the divine masculine. You guys are going to balance each other out very well. You guys are always going to be able to ground each other. You guys are always going to be able to really listen to each other, really take the time to listen to each other, to listen to what's working in the relationship and what's not, to know the person's likes and dislikes. Like, you guys are really going to get to know each other and really embrace that. You guys are also going to figure out the other person's weakness and figure out how to balance it out so that you both live in harmony with each other, especially if you guys decide to move in with each other. You guys will have a very good home-life balance. Patience is really good here because you need a lot of patience in a romantic relationship, especially long-term ones, okay? You're not going to get anywhere in a long-term relationship without patience. Having patience for each other and having patience for yourself is going to go really far in this relationship. And I do see here that this is going to be something that both of you will be able to achieve. We have third eye portal, which is vision, clairvoyance, and clarity, as well as confusion. All right, so with this card, I do think that you guys are going to have really good communication. I don't think you guys are going to be confused that often. because both of you understand that you both have a similar vision of the future, okay? You both know what you want, and what you want is very, very similar. And you guys come together in this romantic relationship to share a future with each other, okay? Also with clairvoyance and clarity here, I feel like some of you guys have been wanting a sign that this relationship is meant for you, or a sign that this relationship will happen. Your spiritual team is letting you know that they will give you the sign. Just ask for it. Go ahead, just ask for it. Don't just say, "Can you give me a sign that this will happen?" Because then they're going to give you a sign and then you might miss it. You might not know it's a sign, or you might be like, well, what if that's not the sign? So a good thing you can do, and this is not just for the specific thing, you can do this for any sign, okay? Pick something very specific that you want to see. If you want to see a green butterfly, say, "Hey, spiritual team, can you show me a green butterfly if so-and-so and I are meant to be together? And can you show me a lavender butterfly if we're not?" You can say something specific. You could say a yellow donkey. You can say a purple unicorn. Whatever it is that pops in your head, something that you know will be a sign. You pick the sign. When you pick the sign, then you know it's a sign. Then you know not to miss it, okay? So keep that in mind. Okay, very, very good. We do have Throat Portal, which is speak your truth, courage, and suppression. Again, you guys are always going to be able to communicate with each other. You guys are going to be very open communicators. You're always going to be able to communicate your likes, your dislikes, what you need, what you don't need, what you think should change, what you think should stay. This is going to be really, really helpful for a long-term relationship, especially if you guys get into disagreements. I feel like you guys, nobody's going to explode or anything. I feel like you guys are really going to be able to sit down and talk things through like adults. You guys are both very, very mature in this relationship, and you guys both really value each other's opinions and words and what you guys think and feel and what you guys have to say. And not a lot of people have this, honestly. Not a lot of people have this. So this is going to be a very, very wonderful, beautiful thing for your relationship. You guys are going to have a very stable relationship, very sweet, very mature. Let's see how else this will go. I'm trying to decide which deck I want to use. I think I'll go with the regular. So let's see how your story will play out. How will your relationship with this person be like? If they were in a romantic relationship with each other, how would it be like? Your person is going to be very, very caring, and they are going to give you a lot of things. They're going to give you a lot of gifts. They might be the breadwinner. So especially for some of you guys, if some of you guys wanted to be a stay-at-home parent, or if some of you guys wanted to start your own business or something like that, they want to take care of you. They want to bring in the money. They want to spend money on you. They want to pay for the house. They want to give you gifts. They want to be a sugar daddy or mommies for some of you guys. Like, this person really wants to provide for you because it's really important for them to be sharing that with you. Also, the sex is going to be amazing here with the Ace of Wands. No, I'm joking. But you guys are going to be able to have new passionate ideas all the time, okay? So even though, let's say you're in a long-term relationship with this person, the passion is not going to go out. You guys are always going to find something to be passionate about, especially with each other. You guys are never going to stop going on dates. You know, there's a lot of people who, after a couple of years or after they get married, they stop going on dates. Not you guys. You guys will always be able to go on dates. You guys will always be able to find the romance and things. You guys are always going to share your passions and arts and talent with each other. And especially if you're an artistic person, or if they are, or if both of you are, this is going to be really, really important, because If you are able to share your artistic expression with each other, you guys are going to be able to inspire each other, be each other's muses, and you guys are also going to be able to support each other. Not only that, but you are going to keep allowing each other to look into each other's souls. And that is going to make this connection last a very long time. With the Page of Swords here, we have brand new ideas, okay? So I do think in the beginning there might be a few times where some of you were, maybe one or the other tends to hurt the other one's feelings. Like maybe they say words that they don't think would be hurtful and they don't intend for them to be hurtful, but it does kind of hurt the other person's feelings. But you guys are going to be able to think about a lot of new things together. You guys are going to be able to come together as a couple and see the world from a different perspective, okay? Because both of you see the world differently, but when you come together, it's even more different. Because both of your perspectives are going to come together. I don't know if that makes any sense. But you guys are going to have a lot more ideas. And I also think, like, if you have goals and aspirations right now, once you guys come together as a couple and you guys discuss couple goals, I do feel like you might want to eventually change directions or change what you're passionate about, okay? Not saying you're not going to get to do what you're passionate about now, but I do think here that you guys are going to have some sort of life path change once you two come together. I do see here, though, that sometimes it is hard to balance work and romance and life with each other. Let me get a clarifier here. Why is the Two of Pentacles in reverse here? All right, so it's going to be extremely important for you guys to make sure that you are co-creating your home together, okay? Here with the Three of Pentacles, we see this man is creating his own statue. He's creating his own art. He's creating his own masterpiece. And he's doing it alone, which is usually okay, right? Because when we're single, we create our own life. We create our own path. But when you're with another person, you can't do that anymore, okay? So I do think this is probably more of a specific message for only a couple of people. So if it does not resonate, that is totally okay. But some of you guys are going to need to learn how to stop doing everything by yourself or stop only planning for yourself and to start planning with this other person. It is still okay to keep your own goals and to keep your own dreams, but if it's in a way or a direction that this person doesn't want to go, if it's something this person isn't interested in, if this isn't really what this person wants, then that's going to upset the balance of your relationships, okay? So it is really important to build these things around each other. I also feel like you two are definitely going to have travel together here with the Two of Wands. I do feel like you guys might travel the world with each other, or if you guys are from different countries, you guys might go back and forth between each other's countries quite a bit. But I also see here that there is a lot of planning for the future, okay? If you do this right, you guys are going to have a lot of really good things coming in the future that you guys are going to plan with each other. And again, this is right underneath the Ace of Wands. So you guys are going to discover new passions together. Okay, so right now you might think your life is one way, that you might want certain things right now, and that's totally okay. But I do think once you and this person get together, once you guys start influence each other, once you start being with each other, then your goals and your aspirations and your dreams are going to shift, and you guys, both of your goals and dreams are going to align, and it is going to be really, really, really cool, but it can also be very scary. Sometimes it's scary to give up what we've always wanted, but you guys are hard workers here with the Seven of Pentacles. Both you and your partner are very, very hard workers, okay? So don't think of this in a way Don't think of this as a way that's like, oh, well, like I'm having to give up a part of myself, because it's definitely not like that, okay? You guys are creating something together. You're not tending this crop on your own anymore. You're tending it with another person. And two people on the farm are better than one. You're going to have so many more crops. You're going to have so much more success, so much more happiness, so much more love. So keep that in mind. All right, and finally with Justice here, I do think that you guys have a potential for getting married. Or again, if you guys live in different countries, then you might be able to get a visa there, or they might get a visa where you're at. But either way, I feel like if there's any legal stuff involved, it is going to be in your favor. It is going to go the way you guys want to, okay? Especially maybe you guys both decide to move overseas together. It's going to go well. It's going to go really, really smoothly, okay? Especially if you decide that you want to marry each other, because you guys are meant to be together for a very, very long time here with the Lovers. This is a very beautiful connection. This is a connection that I think either some of you guys have a soul contract with this person. This could be a soulmate. This could be somebody from the same soul family as you. But you guys definitely are meant to be very, very long-term lovers. And it's going to start really innocent. It's going to start really sweet and very cute. I feel like they might even reach out to you first and try to offer something to you first. Or it could be vice versa. You know, there was somebody in my comments that I accidentally missed until a few days ago. They said it a few months ago. And he said to me, because in the video I said, oh, you might ask them out. Like, please don't get mad at me for saying that. Because in my comments, people do get mad at me for saying that. And they're always like, no, he has to ask me out first, and so on and so forth. But this man said in my comments, he's like, you know what? It's okay for you to say that you're going to ask them out first, because men watch your videos too. I was like, oh, he's right. I completely forgot that men watch my videos. Not saying that like men have to be the one to ask them out first, right? There's no issue with the woman asking the person out first. But anyway, my point of saying that, like, oh, you might ask them out first, is even if you're nervous, do it anyway. If it's something you want, do it anyway, because if you don't, the answer is always going to be no. And I'm going to tell you guys that there is a person that I wish so fucking bad I asked out. Biggest regret that I did not ask him out. Biggest fucking regret, because he was obviously really, really into me. I was super into him. And he was the sweetest person I've ever met. And I didn't ask him out. And you know what? I can't find him. I can't find him anywhere. So don't let the opportunity pass you up, okay? Even if it's scary, even if you don't know if they're really into you or not, even if you don't know the answer is going to be yes, do it anyway, okay? Because it's better to know than to never know. One more card for you guys here, and then we'll get some advice. Oh yeah, so if you're into marriage, you don't have to marry this person if you don't want to. I'm not going to tell you what to do, right? With the Ten of Cups here, if you guys decide to get married, if you want to have children, then you guys definitely will have children. You guys will have a really, really happy family. Even if you don't want to have children, even if you don't want to get married, you guys might adopt pets together, or you guys might just have a happy family with the two of you for a very long time, okay? I do see that maybe even their family might like you a lot, or maybe your family might like them a lot. But you guys are going to be surrounded by family. You guys are going to be surrounded by happiness, rainbows. It's going to be really beautiful. It's going to be really amazing. And we see here, like, this boy looks very similar to this boy, doesn't he? So I definitely do think that if you guys have children, then the first child is going to look a lot like them. I do think that is a possibility. So let's get some advice cards here. Actually, I want to do animal advice today. Okay, we're good on time. I just want to make sure it's not going to get weird. Okay, advice for pile number 1 people. Watch and wait. Okay, again, guys, ask for that sign. Ask for that specific sign. If you guys need the sign, ask for it, and then watch for it, and then wait for it. Because you will get it. You guys will definitely get the sign. Your spiritual team really wants you to learn how to ask for signs, because that is their way of communicating with you. That is a way you can work with them, okay? So especially for people who have been wanting to do spiritual work or have been wanting to talk with their spiritual team some more, you don't need a pendulum, you don't need a psychic board, you don't need tarot cards. You can just ask. You can just ask them. We also have Nightingale Spirit. Love is all around, okay? So some of you guys might be struggling with feeling loved, or maybe you feel like you'll never find a lover, or this person will never love you. Your spiritual team wants to remind you that you are love. Love is all around. They love you. Your spiritual team loves you. Your past loved ones love you. Your pets love you. Your friends love you. This person, I do think, has the ability to love you. But even if for some reason they don't, it does not mean you're unlovable. Think about all the people who are around you, all the people who reach out to you, all the people that buy you a gift on your birthday, or send you a meme they think you'll like, or share a video with you. It's because they're thinking about you somehow. And some people are really bad at showing that they love their loved ones. Some people are really bad at saying it. Some people are really bad at gift giving. Some people are really bad at reaching out, but it does not necessarily mean they don't love you. You are very well loved. And also, I do think your future holds much more love. So look forward to that, because that's a very beautiful thing. And last but not least, here with Swan Spirit, your spiritual team are asking for you to take a deep dive into your feelings about love and what are things that need to be healed before you go into a new relationship. Healing these things are going to help you feel so much more positive about relationships, and they will also help you feel more confident about relationships, okay? So it is really important to figure out, what is the root cause of this? Where did this start? Why do I think this? If I feel unloved, then what do I need to feel loved? How can I find these people? Things like that. These sort of things are going to be really good for your shadow work, and they are going to be really good to help your mental health, help your relationships, and help boost your confidence. Okay, guys? All right, please remember that I do have a $5 off all readings that are $30 or more until Valentine's Day. If you would like a personalized reading, my email is down in the description box below. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment, because I always love reading your comments and I want to know if this resonated with you. Please subscribe and like this video if you haven't already. Feel free to share it with your friends so you guys can talk about which piles you picked. If you really like my content and you would like to leave a tip or donate something to the channel for good karma exchange, my Cash App and PayPal and my Amazon wishlist are all down in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope everything works out for you guys. Please come back and let me know if you guys get together with this person, if you ask them out or if they ask you out, because I'm really interested. I really want things to work out for you guys. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, my pile number 2 people, which happens to be the clover. And this is actually the one I'm going to pick because I don't know, I have an affinity for clovers. I don't know if anybody else also has an affinity for clovers, but I love clovers. I'm kind of obsessed with them. So I'm going to be with you guys on this one. I hope it's good. If it's bad, I'm ending the video. No, I'm kidding. All right, so for pile number 2 people, what I want you guys to do right now is I want you to close your eyes and I want you to envision that person and picture that person, okay? Think of them really, really hard. Okay, so pile number 2 people. Let's get some highlights about how this relationship will go. If you guys were in a romantic relationship with each other, how would it be? Pile number 2. How would a romantic relationship with each other be like? We have dreamscape, which is dream work, subconscious, and imagination, okay? So this might be literally a dream come true for you guys. You guys are each other's dream person, okay? Like, you guys are absolutely perfect for each other. You guys are also going to go through many transformations with each other, okay, as a couple. And it's only going to keep elevating you guys, okay? So this is going to be a very transformative relationship. I feel like you guys are also going to realize that there are things in this person that this person offers as a romantic partner that you never even dreamed of, that you never even thought that you could accomplish. I'm so sorry if there's any background noise. My roommate is being loud. But this person has so much to offer you, and you know what? You have a lot to offer them too. You have a lot to offer them as a person. You are a very beautiful, wonderful person that is going to bring a lot to the table, okay? So I know sometimes a lot of people are worried that they're not good enough for their partner, but you guys definitely are. You guys are definitely really good for each other, okay? I also feel like you guys are going to see many sunrises and many sunsets with each other. So here with subconscious, you guys already subconsciously know that you're going to date each other. This is probably why you've been feeling pulled towards them or interested in them. You guys have definitely felt that polarity because it's meant to be. It's definitely meant to be here. And with dream work, some of you guys might dream about this person a lot, okay? So if you dream about them a lot, that is definitely a sign that you guys are having a very, very strong connection with each other. Okay. Come on, cards, please. So for pile number 2, their romantic relationship with this person. There we go. Okay. They're messing with me now. I think it's maybe because I picked this pile. Let's try this again. So for pile number 2, people, what is your relationship with this person going to be like? Okay, we have Gaian Awakening, which is preparing, relocation, and ascension. Okay, so some of you guys need to take a little bit of time to heal from some things or get ready in some sort of way before you guys go into this relationship. Maybe there are loose ends that need to be wrapped up. Maybe there is something that needs to be resolved, some shadow work that needs to be done, some trauma that needs to be healed. Some of you guys are going to be relocating, like physically, okay? Some of you guys might be moving to another city, moving to another state, province, prefecture, country, whatever it may be. Another town, another city. Maybe you're just moving into another place, another apartment, or another home. So that might be something that you guys need to do. I also feel like some of you guys need to relocate in terms of headspace, okay? So please keep in mind this is a general reading. It's not every message here is going to resonate for everyone here, okay? So please just take whatever resonates. Some people need to relocate in terms of headspace. Maybe you're not in a good headspace right now. Maybe your mental health can be improved. Maybe you've been feeling really down about life recently. Maybe some of you guys are vibrating a little low, which honestly is very understandable because we're, year 3 in a pandemic, and things in a lot of places just aren't going very well, right? So definitely don't be hard on yourself. Allow yourself to feel negative feelings for sure. But there is some sort of relocation that needs to be happening here, okay, guys? Especially with ascension here. It doesn't mean literally ascend. Like, we don't have to get into that kind of stuff. That's a video for another time about how I feel about that. But basically, what this is conveying is that it's time to move on with something. It's time to move forward. It's time to ascend within your life, okay? Some of you guys need to raise your vibration. Some of you guys need to start doing something you've always wanted to do before you meet this person, before you have a relationship with this person. So there's definitely some growing and healing that needs to be going on before you and this person can be together. And it can also be the same for them, right? Like, they might need to relocate, or they might need to heal some things, or they might need to go through some things before you guys can come together. All right, we have manifestation. So you guys have been manifesting each other quite a bit, whether you know it or not. That's probably why you also might dream about each other here. But with manifestation, we have prosperity, we have fortune, we have pure, what is it? Pure intentions, okay? If you're wondering if this person has pure intentions with you, they genuinely do. They're genuinely very, very interested in you. With prosperity and fortune, you guys are going to manifest a lot of money together, okay? So especially some of you guys might want to get into a business with each other, or start a business with each other. If that is the case, it's going to be very, very successful. Like, you guys are always going to be successful. You guys are always going to have money on the table for, You're always going to have money to put food on the table. You're always going to be able to, care for each other, provide for each other. You guys are extremely abundant with each other, okay? So you guys align with each other in a way that's just perfect. That's just perfect enough for you both to sort of bounce off each other's vibrations, to vibrate higher, to get these manifestations. So if you guys have been wanting to manifest certain things, but it's been kind of hard, manifest with this person, because you guys are going to double each other's manifestations, I feel like. Also, if you guys have been trying to manifest this person, keep manifesting, because I think it's working. All right, next we have transformation, okay? So this is metamorphosis. I don't know why you cannot talk today, so please excuse me. Metamorphosis, synchronicity, and the unexpected. Guys, it's no random chance that you would know this person, that you would know of this person, that you would think of this person, that you would want to be with this person. Everything in life is a synchronicity, okay? Well, not necessarily everything, right? Because we're also here to experience new things. But this definitely is a synchronicity. It definitely is a synchronicity. You guys are meant to meet each other. You guys are meant to learn something from each other, okay? Because you guys are going to really grow from each other. There's lessons here to be learned between the two of you, between the love that both of you can have with each other. There's a lot about growing with each other. And this is very unexpected, I feel like. I feel like for some of you guys, I don't know why, but I feel like this is a lesson that your souls were like, you know what, maybe we can do that in another life, or maybe in a life or two. But and all of a sudden it popped up, and you guys are like, oh, you know what? Why don't we just do this now? Why don't we just do this now? It doesn't necessarily, I know a lot of people hear lessons and they think it's going to be bad, right? Oh, like, oh, you're going to learn your lesson. But no, that's not the case. Lessons can be really good, really sweet, very kind, very caring, because not only do you have to learn things the hard way, you also have to learn what you like and what you love and what you want to put out into the universe and who you want to be around and who you want to be with. These are also things that are really, really important to learn. These are also lessons, okay? So please, nobody get scared. All right, let's get started. So let's see how this relationship is going to go. If you guys are going to get into anything cute. Pile number 2, people. How is their romantic relationship with their person going to be like? Ugh. You know, I think I jinxed it a little bit by picking this pile with you guys. Because now my cards are being wonky. All right, you guys have been through it. You guys have been through a lot. You guys are exhausted. You guys are beat to shit. Like, you guys, whatever you guys have been through, I'm so sorry. You guys have been through a lot. You guys are tired. And the universe recognizes this. The universe recognizes that maybe your past relationships have been really bad. Maybe you just came out of a really bad situation. Maybe you've just gone through a really stressful time. And some of you guys have been struggling financially here with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. But okay, they're definitely fucking with me here. Hold on a second, please. My cards, I swear. Always an attitude if I want to read for myself. I can't have nice things here. All right. For pile number 2, people, how is their relationship with their person going to go? Okay, but you have the world at your fingertips. Things are about to open up for you, okay? You guys have been through a lot. You guys have struggled financially. You guys maybe have had a hard time gaining money, manifesting money, trying to get a job. Things are about to turn around here, especially with the world. And some of you guys, I feel like, are going to be able to move to a different place. But mostly, I feel like this is sort of like the universe saying, like, you can have this person as a little treat. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen that TikTok where it's like, you know, they start, somebody's really upset and they get something like Chick-fil-A and they start like chowing down and they're like, oh, it's almost like a reward. Like, that's how I feel like this is. Like, it's almost like a reward. Like, you're being rewarded with a person that's going to treat you well, basically. But no, really, you guys have a lot of good karma coming your way with the world. You guys are going to be able to explore a lot of things, especially for a few of you that wanted to explore, you know, sexuality and things like that. I do think this person will allow you to do that. You have a lot of romance coming for you guys, okay? So this is going to be very, very cute. They're going to ask you out first. They're definitely going to ask you out first here with the Knight of Cups. And they're waiting, baby. Like, I feel like they're already on that horse and they're already trotting down. But you know what? That horse likes to take his sweet time, which is okay because you can't rush love, right? So know that this love offer from them, oh, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Because they have feelings for you already. Oh, these cards. I know, my spiritual team are like rolling their eyes at me right now. I'm like, they're like, you shouldn't have picked a card, Ash. You shouldn't have done it. You should have just let them do it. You guys are going to be really, really successful, okay? Either in moving to another place or another country, or getting married, or just having a really successful relationship. You guys are going to have a really successful relationship with this person, okay? Things are going to go really, really well with this person, actually. I feel like this is going to be something that's going to be long-term for you guys, something that's going to be really successful with you guys. This is going to be really, really awesome for you. because you guys are still not quite out of the Wheel of Fortune in reverse yet. So, you know, you guys might have a few more bad days ahead of you. And I'm sorry to say that, but it is what it is, right? The Wheel of Fortune reverse is a bitch to handle. But once you guys finish tying up all those karmic ties, once you guys finish going through all of this, bam, baby, you guys have a lot of really wonderful things coming for you, okay? Also, this is saying, like, don't let your past hold you back, especially past relationships, because this person is going to treat you as their second heart, okay? You are their everything. You are their soul. They love you so much. You're going to be their best friend. You're going to be the person they always want to be with the most. You are going to be their number one. This is going to be so sweet, so loving, so beautiful. This person's romantic. This person's going to romance you. This person's going to make sure you always have what you need. This person is always going to share their cup with you when your cup is, you know, half empty. And vice versa. You guys are always going to pour each other's cups into each other's cups to make sure you're both feeling fulfilled. And you guys are going to share a very wonderful, beautiful balance with each other, okay? So this is really exciting. This is a really, really beautiful energy coming for you guys. But you need to kind of get into your I'm a boss bitch mindset, okay? You need to become the empress. You need to embrace your femininity, okay? It doesn't matter what gender you are or what sexuality you are or this or that. Embrace your femininity, okay? Because when you do that, you start healing yourself, you heal your inner child, and also you become so much more romantic, so much more loving, so much more open to receiving romance. And it's very beautiful, really. This is going to be new for the both of you here with the Ace of Swords. You guys are going to have to brainstorm some new ideas in order to get along sometimes, or to figure out where this relationship is going. But this is going to be a really good, wonderful, very cute, and very sweet relationship. Like, this person has the hots for you. Like, they're down bad. And you guys aren't going to have to worry about finances anymore. Not with this person, because you guys are always going to be able to share with each other. You guys are always going to make sure that each other are okay, that you're doing okay. Like, maybe money will not always be abundant with each other. Maybe one of you are struggling more than the other. Maybe some days it's going to be really hard to buy the things you want, but you're always going to be able to get through everything. Everything will be okay. Here with the Hierophant, there is a lot of learning to be had with this person, okay? You guys are here to learn trust. You guys are here to learn that you guys don't need a whole lot in order to find a relationship. You don't need to look a certain way. You don't need to make a certain amount of money. You don't need to act a certain way to find a person who's going to love you for who you are, who's going to take you in for who you are, and also vice versa, okay? So you guys might not have like everything, you guys might not be like rolling in dough, but things are always going to work out for you guys, okay? So especially with manifestation. So you guys could both be unemployed and completely broke and not have any money, and you guys will still somehow bounce off each other's manifestations and magnify your manifestations to have money. Okay? So I do think in the beginning it might not be so great. It might start out as something that is not very, you know, maybe one person or the other isn't very financially stable. Or, you know, maybe you guys still have a bit of hardships, but it's never going to be in a way where you're going to struggle too much, because you guys are going to uplift each other enough in order to have a very, very stable future with each other, okay? So make sure you help each other out, because I think that's what this relationship is about. Helping each other out when you need it, helping each other get to the place you need to be, helping each other become stable. Because once you do that, boom, baby, power couple. You guys are going to be on top of the world. You guys are going to have it all. All right, so, you know, this relationship is going to go really, really strong. I feel like you guys could be in a relationship for a very, very long time. Especially if you guys keep romancing each other, okay? So don't only just let them romance you, romance them back. Do some cool shit together. Go on the dates you've always wanted to go on. Figure out new things to give them, like little surprises, even if it's just like a surprise kiss on the cheek or like breakfast in bed or something. If you guys keep romancing each other, this relationship is going to stay really fun, it's going to stay really exciting, and you guys are going to remain best friends. So definitely keep that in mind, because I do think that you guys will have a very fun, very sweet, very caring relationship. And you guys deserve it too. I see that you guys have been through a lot. And again, like in the very beginning, you know, since especially if you guys are already struggling, or if this person's already struggling a bit financially or maybe mentally, it is going to be a bit of a struggle to have solid ground, solid foundation. But you guys are going to be able to build it very, very well for each other, okay? You guys are going to be able to make a really good support for each other so that both of you become extremely successful. And it's not going to be in a way where you guys are codependent on each other. This is going to be in a way where it's like, you know, two best friends supporting each other because they love each other. And maybe one of you don't have a family, or maybe both of you don't, okay? You guys, you know, like I mean family as in like people they can lean on, people who, you know, if they need money, they can ask for money. If they lose their home, they can stay with for a while, you know, things like that. Because especially now, especially with the pandemic, and at least here where I live, the job market is so bad. Like nobody can find a job. Things are difficult, things are hard, but you guys are always going to have money with each other. And once you guys start uplifting each other and building each other up, or maybe like helping each other get away from toxic or abusive family members, or, you know, things like that, you guys are going to have a wonderful, wonderful life together, okay? So keep that in mind. So let's get some advice here. I don't know why this card made it in here. Let's get some advice for you guys. So advice for pile number 2 about being in a relationship with their person. Be fearless and bold, okay? Because there definitely is going to be aspects of this relationship that might cause fear, that might cause maybe even a trigger response, or might bring up old things. Be fearless and bold, because this relationship is going to be worth it. And even if you're like, well, I don't know if it's going to be worth it. I don't know if things are going to be okay. I'm not sure if things will work out. Trust the great mystery. Trust the great mystery, because when you do, you often end up with things that are so much better than you had ever thought, than you had ever dreamed of, okay? I had a thought and now I lost it. Dang. What was it? This is going to be a leap of faith for you guys. Because, like, I do feel like some of you guys are probably very nervous to get into a new relationship. But this is going to be really good for you guys. Oh, it's because that's the lesson that needs to be learned, okay? Because, again, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse here. There's a lesson to be had here. There's a lesson to be learned here. And that lesson is trusting. That lesson is just going with it because you want to be with this person, because you want to experience this person, because you want to experience this love. And Spirit is guiding you into the arms of this person here with Let Spirit Be Your Guide. And you have probably felt that. And they've definitely felt that for sure. All right, so just know nothing is wasted. Even things that are really hard, even things that end up in heartbreak, even if things are just fun, nothing is wasted. You learn something from everything. You learn something from anger and grief and loss and struggles, but also with love and friendship and playing and happiness and joy. It does not have to be one or the other. It can be both. Or, you know, it can be one over the other. It can be happiness. But I also feel like the message here for some of you guys, please keep in mind this is a general reading, is that some of you guys are going to have to choose happiness with this person in order to experience it. Because if you don't, then some of these thoughts might get in the way, and some of these thoughts might consume you a little bit, and they might be a little scary. So take your time with it and think really hard about what you want to choose. What do you want to have with this person? Because that is what's going to be important for you guys in the end. So please let me know down below if this resonated. I'm really, really curious. And if this person asks you out, please come back and let me know, because I really, really hope you guys get together with this person. I'm rooting for you guys. Keep in mind that I do have a $5 off sale for any reading that is $30 or more for Valentine's Day. If you would like to use this coupon, please email me. My email is down in the description box below. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comments. You could like and subscribe if you haven't already. Share this with a friend so you guys can talk about each other's piles and who you want to date, because I don't know, I always think it's fun, right? If you enjoy my work and my content and you would like to leave a tip, my Cash App and my PayPal, as well as my Amazon wishlist, are all down in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, I hope you guys get together with this person, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Hello, my pile number 3 people, whoever picked Ladybug. Let's see how your relationship with them would go if you guys had a romantic relationship. I'm gonna cleanse these cards real quick. All right, pile number 3. How would your relationship with them be like? Let's get some keywords, shall we? All right, we have awakening, which is ancient knowledge, memories, and connection. You guys have definitely been with this person in a past life, okay? That's probably why you're feeling drawn to them. Maybe you guys want to get back together with them. For some of you guys, it might be a person that you actually know from your past, or it might be somebody that you've known a long time in this life. But I honestly think you guys have definitely been together in a past life. It doesn't necessarily mean you've been lovers in a past life, but you guys have definitely shared lives with each other. With ancient knowledge, you both probably share lives with each other on more than just Earth. It could even be on different planets. It could be different lifetimes, okay? So you guys hold a lot of history with each other, and sometimes that can make things a little bit difficult here. But just try to remember why you loved them, why you love their soul, why do you have so many lifetimes with them, okay? And try to awaken those memories, because that will help improve this connection. All right, sacral portals. So this is creativity. What is it? Creativity, intimacy, and inhibition, okay? So you guys having each other's muses over lifetimes, okay? You guys have inspired each other for lifetimes. You guys have loved each other over lifetimes. You guys have always been able to figure out how to create a life with each other through soul contracts, through karma, through just crazy instances. This is really cool. This is really amazing. And I also think because of this, your intimacy is going to be amazing, okay? Like once you guys get together, once you guys, do the deed, if you're interested in that, it's going to be really, really mind-blowing, okay? It's going to be like movie mind-blowing, like fireworks and everything. We also have isolation, okay, which is loneliness, reconnection, and home. So again, a few of you, please do keep in mind that this is a general reading. Some of these messages may be for you, some of them might be for another person, so please just keep what resonates. some of you guys might be connecting with an old flame, like somebody that you have loved in this life and lost contact with, okay? Or maybe this is a person that you used to be friends with and you lost contact with them for a while. If not, then I do think that maybe a few of your lives you guys have tried to get together romantically and haven't been able to, or maybe in the past few lives you didn't have the pleasure of being with them. But there's also an element of, like, be careful, okay? Be careful, because while this relationship is really cool, you guys have a really good connection with each other, don't just rely on that connection, okay? You're going to have to keep up communication. You're going to have to keep putting yourself out there. You're going to have to keep, it's basically like the hermit card. You can't stay in your cave forever. You're going to have to come out and you're going to have to do things and you're going to have to do work with each other and you guys are going to have to talk things out. So while most of your relationship I do feel like is going to be really good and really positive and you're going to benefit a lot from it and you're going to receive a lot of love from it and a lot of passion and creativity from it, I also think there is a possibility that you guys will start relying on that a little too much and things are going to start falling apart, okay? I'm not saying that to scare you. I'm not saying that like, oh, like this relationship is 100% going to fail. This is just letting you know what could happen if you are not careful, okay? So I'm not saying like don't enjoy this, because definitely enjoy this, but also make sure you both remember to put the work in and keep communication up and keep doing things even if you don't necessarily want to, okay? Let's see what else for you guys. We have higher perspective, okay? The cosmos, awakening, unity. So this is very similar imagery to this card, and it has similar buzzwords to this card, which is letting me know that you guys are definitely more of a karmic connection in this life, okay? There is definitely karma attached to your relationship. And I also feel like this is a bit of divine timing happening here, okay? So you guys might come together during divine timing, or maybe divine timing is kind of keeping you guys away from each other. It's going to be different for everyone. But there's a lot going on here, okay? So there's going to be a lot on building on each other or building off of each other and healing from things and healing past karma, especially because you guys have a lot of karma together. You guys have been together a lot, okay? You guys have traveled the cosmos together. You guys have been together on different planets. So there's probably going to be some things that you guys are still going to need to work on. So it is always good to have a partner who you've been with for lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes, right? It's always very wonderful, very peaceful. But it also comes with its own baggage, okay? So please keep that in mind. Anything else? I feel like you guys have one more here. Oh my goodness, what was I just saying? Okay, we have challenges, which is blocks, fears, and negativity, and betrayal. Do I have to say anything about this? I feel like it kind of speaks for itself. Also, most of these cards are all the same color, okay? So, damn, they really are very, very similar in color. Okay. Again, there's going to be blocks. There's going to be fear with this relationship because of something that has happened in the past, either in this lifetime, right? Maybe they're an ex, or in a previous lifetime. This is not going to be an easy relationship. And I'm not saying, like, again, I'm not saying it's going to fail or it's going to be bad or it's going to be terrible or, you know, it's not going to be what you want, because you can definitely still have that romance with this person. But it's going to come with its challenges. You guys are definitely going to recognize each other right away when you guys start dating again. You guys are going to click really well when you guys start dating or start coming together. But I feel like that's going to fizzle out really soon because that fire is going to burn too brightly. And then the challenges are going to come. And now I do feel like this is still somewhat common. I do see this often with couples, and you can get through it. And most of the time, couples who do get through it, they end up marrying that person. They end up with that person for a very long time. And they end up in a very healthy, happy relationship. But there are going to be obstacles. It's not going to be, a fairy tale, unfortunately. Because there's a lot of blocks here. Maybe from past betrayal, maybe from betrayal in a past life. Maybe even relationship issues in this life might be keeping you guys away. Maybe one person is really scared of being in a relationship because of past relationships, or maybe because of the way they grew up. But these are things that can possibly just kind of get in the way, if that makes sense. It doesn't mean it's going to ruin your relationship. It can definitely make it stronger, but it's up to you two. So let's see how your story is going to go and if they are going to be a really good fit for you guys. All right, so pile number 3. How is their life with this partner going to be like? What would it be like if they had a romantic relationship? They had a romantic relationship. What would it be like? Oh my God, you guys. Ugh. Okay. I know exactly what's going on now. And please, again, keep in mind, this is a general reading. If this message is for you, you will 100% know, even if you don't want to hear it. If it's not for you, that is totally okay. Please feel free to pick another pile. There's no need to get nasty in my comments. I'm just setting that out there because it's happened before. But you guys, okay, with this person, you guys have fucked with each other for centuries. I think that's the issue here with the devil. You guys will not leave each other alone. Like, I don't know what it is, but you guys keep coming back to each other just to fuck with each other some more. And I do feel like you do love each other, right? But this is funny to me because, well, not funny, haha funny, but funny, ironic funny. Because many years ago, when I was still a child and I didn't know anything about psychics and tarot readings and this and that, a psychic told my mom that her and my dad just kept always finding each other in every lifetime just to fuck with each other. And I always thought like, oh, that's probably fake, right? But no, it definitely happens. It definitely happens quite a bit. You guys definitely fuck with each other. And you know what? Some of you guys, I feel like, might think this person is your twin flame. I do feel like some things might be mistaken here with the devil here. So you guys just keep finding each other, even though maybe you shouldn't. I do feel like you guys have been together before. I do feel like you guys have had soul contracts where you guys have been together. Because we do see here that there is romance, right? There is new romance. There is new love here. But you guys have a history together with a capital H. There's an opportunity here to fix something, to give balance to something. It could have to do with this love offering. For some of you guys, it's going to be like, okay, you have an opportunity to balance out this relationship, given your past together. There's going to be a lot of healing that can be done. But this would be good, right? Because it's going to free you up from that karma that you have with each other. So in the next life, if you guys want to be together again, if you guys are still like on good terms in that life, then you can have a really happy life with each other. But it's going to take work. And your spiritual team is also asking for you to be patient, right? The other way this can be balanced out is if you start, doing things with this person and then you might realize, you know what? I don't vibe with this. I don't want to work on this right now. I don't want to deal with this karma right now. It's totally okay to say no. It's totally okay just to say no. The choice is always up to you. Ooh. Okay, let me see if that comes back out. That flew out. Like, I don't think anything is being done behind your back in this lifetime, but I do feel like one of you is going to start maybe thinking the other person is cheating, or thinking the other person is hiding something from them, or thinking the other person is doing something. I'm not sure why. And it might be because you guys might share a different version of the future. Or maybe somebody travels a lot, and so the other person thinks like, oh, this person might end up cheating. Somebody might move into another place or another country to be with this person, and they may not be the happiest. And things are going to kind of fizzle out here with the Ace of Wands in reverse. But things can still work out. We have the Queen of Swords here, okay? So make sure that your words do not cut too deeply, because there is a possibility that this could just add to the karma. Make sure your words don't cut too deeply, okay? You don't have to lower your guard. You don't have to, accept any behavior that you find unacceptable. Of course, only you know your boundaries and only you know your worth. And you deserve so much. But I do feel like there's a bunch of miscommunication that has the possibility of occurring. And somebody in this relationship does know that, like, sometimes they cry over spilt milk a little bit, but they really appreciate what they have. They really appreciate you, or you really do appreciate this person. The best advice Spirit has for you is just to stay friends with them for a little while. Here with the Three of Cups, stay friends with them before you get into a romantic connection with them, because this will help ease this. This will help you guys figure out how you communicate. This will help you guys figure out what you guys want in each other's future. This is going to help you guys figure out if you can make a life together and if it is compatible. Because there's one thing with being compatible with the person, and there's another thing with being compatible with their life path. It's not always the same thing. So, if you guys are able to have this friendship for a little while longer, even though you want to be lovers with them, this will benefit you guys a lot. This will help you guys figure out a lot of this, and it avoids a lot of this. And it will create a much healthier relationship between the two of you. And you know what? If you guys can get through this, right? If you guys can figure out how to heal any potential mistrust, how to trust each other, how to communicate with each other, how to be friends before you're lovers, you guys can get married to this person. You guys can have a very, very, very long relationship with this person. And it will be successful. It will be very successful. With this person, you are going to want to get to the point where it's like you're marrying your best friend. But you actually need to be friends first, okay? It's so easy to not fall into that because you guys know each other. You guys know each other off of Earth. You guys have known each other for many, many years. But this is going to be important here, right now, in this lifetime. Make friends first. Make friends first, and then start growing your life together slowly. Start figuring out what each other want. Because here with the Seven of Pentacles, If you guys go slow with this, you guys are going to not only be in a successful long-term partnership or marriage, you guys are also going to have a lot of wonderful things that you're going to be able to benefit from. You guys will have a very wonderful future that you guys build with each other. You guys, if you put in the hard work, if you till your crops, if you tend to them, if you give them fertilizer and sunlight and water and love, they're going to grow. And I'm going to tell you what I told the last pile. 2 farmers are better than 1. But you both need to figure out how to farm together. So this can be a really amazing opportunity for you guys. This could be really good. This could be really, really positive. And the universe is asking for you to look in more directions than one. Look past your feelings right now. What is there for you in the future if something negative were to arise? If somebody were to start to mistrust the other? How can that be dispelled? How can that be worked on? Because it happens quite a bit in relationships. And it doesn't mean somebody doesn't love the other one, right? But sometimes we forget that our partners cannot read our minds, that our partners don't always know what's going on, and that our partners sometimes can take things differently than how they truly are. And now this could be you or the other person, or it could be both of you. But there definitely is a lot of potential for miscommunication, so please be careful. Because you guys want this good stuff, right? You guys want this good life with them. You guys want to have a successful relationship with them. You guys want to love them for a very long time, and vice versa. But it's going to take some work. All right, any advice? Any advice for pile number 3 people in this relationship? Nothing is wasted, okay? All the bad times are not wasted. You're always learning about each other. You're always learning how to move forward. You're always learning how to love each other in different ways. You're always learning how to accept different things. These are valuable lessons because not only are they going to help you with this person, they're going to help you in other aspects of your life. So your spiritual team is saying, like, yes, it is difficult. Yes, it is okay if you don't want to do it, but it's okay if you do want to do it. And if you go through it, you're going to learn a lot and you're going to grow a lot as a person. And so is this person. But it's also time to let go of some sort of ideal or fantasy you have of this relationship. It is possible that some of you have been daydreaming about being with this person. Some of you have sort of made up things about how things might be with this person. And that's completely normal. Even I do that. So there's nothing wrong with it. However, those ideas need to be let go of. Because some of them are a little too far-fetched and some of them are not too based in reality. And I mean, that's what daydreaming is for, right? It's dreaming. Dreaming isn't always reality, and our dreams can become reality. But in this case, it's time to let go of what you thought this person would be to you or how you think your relationship would be. Because if you carry that into this relationship, I do think things might become very disappointing. Again, I'm not saying this relationship won't be cool or loving or magical, but I do think it will go a bit differently than you guys expect. Because this and that are true. Good things exist while bad things exist, okay? There's going to be balance. There's going to be one or the other sometimes. But it does not mean it's all for naught. It does not mean it's all wasted. And one more for you guys. In this relationship, make sure you tend to the small things. The more you tend to the small things, the better and healthier and more loving this relationship will be. I hope that makes sense. All right, guys, please let me know down in the comments. Does this resonate? Like, who is your person? Who are you trying to go for? And do you think it's going to work out? And I really hope it does work out for you guys, because even though there is a lot of work to be had here, I do feel like there is a lot of love that you guys can hold for each other for a very, very long time. If you enjoyed this reading and you would like a personalized reading, my email is down in the description box below. Please keep in mind I am having a Valentine's Day sale of $5 off until Valentine's Day for all readings that are $30 or more. Please subscribe and like this video if you haven't already. And if you enjoy my content and you would like to donate to this channel, my Cash App, PayPal, and Amazon wishlist are all down below. Alrighty, guys, thank you so much. I hope you guys are able to get with this person. I hope everything ends up okay, and I hope you guys end up really, really happy. I'm really rooting for you guys. So if you guys end up together, please come back and let me know, because I really want to know. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.